everyone, and welcome to this week's live stream. Happy Saturday to everyone that's watching on the actual day of the live stream, and sending lots and lots of love to anyone that might be watching on the replay squad. So before we get into everything, how is everyone doing today? Let me know in the comments. How are we doing? What are we doing? What are we drinking, more importantly? And do we have any new skincare discoveries? Anything you want to share? Let me know. Before we get into everything, I always forget the housekeeping, so I've got it on like must-do radar. Let's do the housekeeping first. So for those of you that have been around some time, you'll know what the drill by now. But anyone that's new, we do these live streams every single Saturday, which is at 6 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. European time, which is 10 a.m. West Coast time, 1 p.m. East Coast time, and if you're watching from Australia or New Zealand, somewhere in the middle of the night, around 5 a.m. I think, and that's dedication, so you always get an extra love and hug from me for anyone that has that amount of dedication to things. So yeah, give us a shout out as well. Give us a shout out for where you're watching from. If you're watching for the first time, give us a shout out and let us know where you're watching from, because I would love to hear from you. As always, with these live streams, we do things a little bit differently here than the usual live streams on YouTube. Normally you have to ask your question a million times to get an answer. We're more civilized than that. You only have to ask your question once. I go through all the comments, the order that they come in, so that just gives everyone a fair chance of having their question asked. So, yeah, and there's no cost to asking. Usually on some other live streams, you have to, like, make a donation or something to... Not here. Free of charge. All we ask for is payment in likes. If you like the live stream, don't forget to click that like button. Give it a gentle caress, because honestly, it supports me so much. For those of you that were watching last week, we were missing our sheriff in town, Tom, who is back again. So sending a big love to Tom, who just keeps everything in check and supports me in doing these live streams. Couldn't do it without him. So yeah, a big shout out to Tom, and yeah, sending him lots and lots of love. So let's kick things off with some highs. Sorry, I've got a cat hair this early on in the live stream, and I've got a cat hair. So saying hello to Jan, to Tom, to Amy, to Labrexa, Hells, Stephanie, great to see you all. Gabriella, wonderful to have you. We've got Rita, we've got Priya, we've got Suzanne, Scott, great to see you all, everyone. We've got Jill, Sweet Tea is here, John, so many people. Roseanne, lovely to see you all. So thank you so much for joining. And yeah, shall we just, have I got, oh, I meant to show you a gift package that I got, that I was going to talk some through, because I was going to ask your advice on some bits. One sec, I'll go quickly get it. So, wasn't very well prepared there, was I? But we're here. So, yeah, this came in the post. So our Unique Korean skincare brand, they've been around years. Everybody's been fangirling about them for years. I haven't bothered. They weren't cruelty-free originally. They now have a cruelty-free certification, which is the main reason when they reached out and said, can we send you some stuff? I was like, yeah, absolutely. Because now you're cruelty-free, happy to try it. So they sent this. I've tried some of their stuff before, to be fair. And do we have any experience with them? I would love to know what your thoughts are on our Unique. Do we have an experience with them? We've got here, this is the Centella sunscreen. I've got enough sunscreens in my life. I'll probably give that one away. We've got, what's that, the cleanser, bubble cleanser. I've heard good things about this. Calming gel, I have used before. Then we've got the Lime Moisture Mild Peeling Gel. Oh, I'll have that little swatch that in a minute. They sent me this really cute, I don't even know what this is. Anyway, this thing with a climbing hook on it. There's some more stuff under here. Oh, this is what I was interested to try. Because you know I've got super oily... I think that might be empty. Oh, that's a fail. Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to roast any company to filth that sends stuff free of charge. That's very kind. This is the Centella Calming Spot Cream. I'm really looking forward to trying that. That's empty. So good luck with that. Sorry, it's very kind of them to send it. Even if, oh, that's also empty. Oh, maybe it's deliberately done separate. It might be in here. Oh yeah, there it is. No, there it is. Right. Oh. So I'll put that down. So, our Unique. What do people think of our Unique as a brand? Do you have any favourites? Oh, look at that. Look, a cute little deck chair. Oh, how does that work? Oh, I broke it. No, there we are. How does that even work? Anyway, cute little deck chair, beach theme, I guess. Yeah, this is the Centella Calming Spot Cream. So I've been wanting to try this for a while because it's supposed to be really good when you have a breakout. I think you could use it for as an all-over mask as well. Let's see. That's quite nice. It's got Centella, it's got some salicylic acid, it's got some green tea, some tea tree. That's actually really nice. So we're going to try that on tonight and we'll see. Oh, look, it comes in that little like pochette thing that brands do. That's quite cute. Travel with. And then this is their Lime Moisture Mild Peeling Gel. So let's just give this a go. Oh, it's got one of those things on. Let's give that a go and see. Oh, that's nice. That smells like a margarita. Oh, that's really, yeah, okay, that is quite nice. Okay, yeah, that is nice. So I should have read the instructions. Moisture-filled peeling gel mildly removes dead skin cells and waste. Not sure what that is. While leaving the skin soft and hydrated. After cleansing, apply the appropriate amount to your face. Gently massage. Oh, it's one of those. Oh, it's one of those that balls up, the cellulose ones. Okay, they are quite cool. I love the Secret Key one. That's a lemon sparkling one. This. Oh, but this one stays really slippy. Okay, I've made a mess of that. Oh, let me just deal with that. Yes. Okay, so that's quite cute. So, are unique. Has anyone tried it? Is anyone keen to try it? Do we want a review now that they're cruelty free? Let me know. Let me know. Quite happy to give that a go. I'm very kind of Are Unique to send that through. Yeah, definitely we'll be checking them out. So, before we get into answering any questions that people have, we've got lots of questions already, I can see, which is amazing. So I will get onto those straight away. Just to let you know, at the moment we have our summer sale on the Mad About Skin products. You can see lots of them in the back. I was doing a bit of inventory, a little stock check on stuff like that. So if you, on the website, if you go to www.madaboutskincare.com, I know Tom's going to be leaving a link. If you put 3 items into your basket of the same product, one of them will be free. So it's 3 for the price of 2. Buy 2, get 1 free, however you want to see it. That's running for all of August. So all you need to do is go on there, put the 3 products in your basket, and one of them will be free when you come to check out. Sometimes with Shopify, I would say this, sometimes with the platform we use, if it glitches or anything and adds an extra one in, you can just delete it off or whatever. But it's all there, and I want to give you guys the first heads up because we are actually running low on some stock of some products. We've got new ones coming in, but it is getting a bit close with some products, particularly like the antioxidant cream. But we have got some more in manufacture, so it's all good. So yeah, if anybody wanted to stock up, 3 for the price of 2. I know quite a few people already have since we launched it. It's gone absolutely mad, to be honest. I've been working flat out. But if you did want to stock up, now is definitely the time. 3 for the price of 2. And if you didn't want 3, you know what? I wanted to make sure that something ran alongside it for people that might not want 3 of a product. You know, I always say share them, give them away, gift them to a friend, family member, whatever. But if you didn't want 3 for whatever reason, use the code YouTube, all capital letters, all one word, for 15% off any single product. That way, if you do just want 1 of something, I don't want anyone overbuying because they feel like they have to, if that makes sense. So yeah, we have our summer sale on. Stock up while you can. If you've got any questions or anything, I'll be able to answer them. Just ask and I'll be able to answer them. But yeah, www.madaboutskincare.com. I know Tom's leaving the link. So shop away. Shop. Fill your basket, save some coin, and all that good stuff. Right, let's crack on with some comments and some questions. Jan, great to see you, my love, says, quick question. Does the ordinary ascorbyl tetraisopalmitate really have the THD form of vitamin C, same as Allies of Skin? Yes. They're not the same formulation, exactly. There are some differences between the Allies of Skin one and the ordinary one, but yes, they have a very similar ingredient profile when it comes to vitamin C of that one. Yeah. Well, good spot, Jan. I love a good dupe, and it is a good dupe. Let's see, Amy, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. Say to you, Labrexa. We've got Hells, great to see you. Stephanie, wonderful to see you, my love. I see Stephanie says, hugs and loves to the residents of Maui. I hope I pronounced that right. Yeah, sending lots of love to everyone over in Hawaii. We've seen, I think, on the news a lot of the pictures of the devastation, the fires, and obviously the loss of life. You can replace items and property. You can't replace people. So sending love, lots of love and hugs to anyone that's been impacted that, either in Hawaii itself or, you know, with friends and family over there too. Yeah, sending so much love. Gabriella says, hello from Texas. I missed the last week's live stream because I was celebrating our 13th anniversary with the husband. Oh, happy 13th anniversary. That sounds amazing. So what did you do? What did you guys get up to? What did you do? Give us all a goss. Rita, wonderful to see you, my love. Priya says, hi Rob, I'm so happy I could make it today. You're a wonderful human being. Oh, I'm not sure about that, my love. I try my best, but I'm not sure. But thank you. That's put a big smile on my face, and so glad you could join. Scott says, good morning, sending good vibes. Sending love to California, Scott. Hope all is amazing with you. Hopefully it's sunnier in California than it is here in the UK, where it is wet. It is windy. It has been wet and windy for the past month. We are not having summer. And I see pictures with people talking about like the European summer. It's very hot in Europe, European summer. What they don't tell you is actually that's got nothing to do with the UK. We have had zero summer whatsoever. So I think Europe's getting all of our sun. Suzanne says, how's your trip? How good a week time? Oh, to Tom. Yeah, sending you lots and lots of love, Suzanne. Hope all is amazing with you, with Jan and little Damien. Jill says, good evening all. Good evening to you, Jill. Hope all is wonderful. See where we are. We've got Fristenberg. Great to see you. Sweet Tea. Sending lots and lots of love. Danny says hello and thank you. Thank you for joining, my love. Same to Heather. Sending you lots and lots of love too. Amy says, we are good. How are you, Rob? Another new shirt I see. Oh, well, actually, there's a bit of a funny story with this. I was like, it's got a little tag. So I bought this probably like a week or two ago. Anyway, should not be in a jumper in the middle of summer, but I am. Anyway, I don't know if you can see, it's got a little tag here. And it says M on it. It's got like a black M on it. And this is a medium. And I was like, this is really weird. Like, who puts a tag that you can't detach, it's actually sewn in, with the size of the item on the outside of the item? I mean, who wants to walk around advertising their clothes size? That's a really weird thing to do. Anyway, so I put it on, whatever, like medium, it's very average, no one cares, I really don't care. But I was like, that is still really weird. Anyway, went back to the store because I wanted to get the same one in green, and the same thing, medium, and then I looked at another one, it had an S for small. I was like, oh, that's really weird. That is really weird. It was kind of making me not want to buy it. Anyway, I said to the staff member that was there, I was like, this is a bit of a weird flex that you're putting the size of the customer's size, basically advertising it on the outside of the garment. That's really weird. And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, look, M. I'm buying a medium. It's got M on it. This is a small. It says S on it. She was like, no, flip it over. She was like, M and S. It's Marks and Spencer's. That's our initials, our brand. Oh, as you were. Oh, sure. Still, I think someone in the marketing department should have thought like that, because I feel very self-conscious that you're basically walking around advertising your size. I'm not. I'm just advertising someone else's brand. But anyway, and then I felt like a right idiot in the store that I was the only one that didn't realise that. But anyway, other people must have made that mistake. They probably didn't. So thanks for noticing, Amy. Marion, great to see you, my love. Sending you lots and lots of love. Gemma, wonderful to have you too. Sweet Tea says, hi, Rob. How's the weather? It's nice here, only in the mid-90s. Oh, Sweet Tea, it's nice here in the equivalent of... What's Fahrenheit for wet and horrible? Celsius, I think we're about 16 degrees today, if we're lucky. Not great. Not great at all. Fahrenheit, that just translates to awful. Miserable weather. Amy says, have you tried your Mary and May? Yes. For the first time last night, Amy. For the first time last night. Let me tell you, I'm impressed. I'm not going to give too much away because I'm going to do a separate review video of it, but I was impressed. Loved it. Very much warmed round, and yeah, thought it was absolutely great. So very impressed with the products so far. I will keep... I ordered 4... I didn't think I ordered as many products as I did. I actually turns out I ordered 4 products from them. I thought I'd only ordered 2. Anyway, very impressed. First time trying the brand. I'm going to do a little bit of a full review, maybe in like 3 weeks when I've properly tried them out. But yeah, good recommendation, Amy. Loved it. I see, John says, got some great Starvana bargains. 2 of the Skin 1004 sunscreens for £14. Ooh, that's a good bag. We like a good bag, and that's quite a good sale. We like that. Right, let me just take a big sip of this. This is just lime cordial. Nothing exciting, people. That's actually quite nice. It is quite nice. Roseanne says, hi, sweetie. I was wondering, do serums that help with hyperpigmentation help get rid of freckles? Hate mine. Would love to get rid of them. So this is a question I get asked all the time. Two different schools of thought here. So half of the people say, do they get rid of freckles? I hate my freckles. I want them gone. And the other half said, does it get rid of freckles? I love mine. I want to keep them. I don't want to get rid of them. Does it work? In truth, it will at the margins, but no, it won't get rid of them permanently. It might fade them slightly, so if you're using a hyperpigmentation serum, it might fade them slightly, but no, it won't get rid of them in the long term, if that makes sense. But it could lighten them or make them less noticeable. It could reduce the coloration of them in the short term. So I think it would be worth a go if you did want something to just lighten them up a little bit. I think it would be worth a go, but I don't think it's going to work the same way as it would on standard hyperpigmentation, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Let's see. Suzanne says, Jan says hello to everyone. We're almost home. Sending you lots and lots of love to both of, well, all three of you, should I say. Not forgetting the most important one of all, Damien. Let's see. Gemma says, hi, Rob. A long time no see. I hope you're well. Yes, my love. How are you? How are you keeping? What are you up to? And where have you been? It says, it's been ages since I've been able to join live. I've missed this. We've missed you too, my love. We have missed you too. Let's see. Tom says, lady would like to know what you think of Drunk Elephant. I think it's overpriced rubbish. I'm not going to be... I don't want to be... Normally, I try to find a good in a brand. I really don't like Drunk Elephant. I think it's overpriced for what it is. I think it relies very heavy on nice packaging rather than actual substance. And they do this stupid thing where they tell you to make a smoothie, mix all your products together and then slap them on your skin, when that genuinely doesn't work. And whenever I say, like, I did a short saying, this doesn't work for these reasons, and everyone in the comments is like, actually, the brand tells you to do it. Actually, it's true. Well, actually, they won't be the first brand in the world to lie to you. Just saying. Their reasons for doing these smoothies are garbage too. So they say that your skin can only absorb so much, so it's better that you make a smoothie. But you're putting the same amount of product. You're just mixing it all together. That doesn't work. They say it's cheaper. No, what's cheaper is going to the drugstore, buying good skincare, and not spending your money on Drunk Elephant. That's what's cheaper. And they say it's safer, but they don't really say how it's safer. So yeah, no. Drunk Elephant is not a good brand. We also forget that when they launched, they went on attack. So anyone that said like they didn't like the products, the founder would like go out and attack and be like, you're a liar, whatever, and then fell foul of it because accidentally didn't log out of the brand. Was it Instagram? I think it was Instagram. Didn't log out the brand one. Actually kept into that, so was just replying as Drunk Elephant and basically trolling and sending a load of hate to people that said the products were garbage. Not a great look. I know everyone gets a second chance. You shouldn't hold that against people, but it's not a great look. And now they're desperate to be relevant, and they're doing really well on TikTok. Their sales are through the roof. They're doing amazingly well. But I'd say if you know anything about skincare, you can tell that most Drunk Elephant products are just nice packaging. It's overpriced. If I was going to choose one of their products that I actually like, I would probably go for their... No, actually, I'm not. I was going to say their retinol, but I prefer retinol, so no. The vitamin C always used to come oxidized. So you used to pay £80 for vitamin C that always came oxidized. And so they said, well, now they do it in two different things. So you mix it comes with a powder and a serum, and you mix the powder into the serum, shake it up, and then do it. Which is one way of getting around that. I just think it's a lot of faff for the money you're paying. So no to Drunk Elephant. Tina says, hello everyone, hope you're having a good day. We are, Tina, hope all is amazing with you, my love. So then said, I think I had a Centella product from iUnique back in the day, but I thought they were already cruelty free. I thought they were, but then someone said they weren't, and now they've got a certification. So because it was a bit of a grey area, I decided to not shop with them just to be on the safe side, but now they're certified. Definitely happy with that. Sweet Tea said, Tom, I scrolled and saw what you said. I was a cake for Tom. Oh, I get that. Heather says, top suggestion for a toner for someone with dry skin and melasma. Ooh, I really like the Secret Key Galactomyces one. It's really hydrating, so it'll definitely sort out the dry skin issue. It's great. And Galactomyces, in the long term, does help fade melasma. You need to use other ingredients alongside it. It's not going to do it on its own, but it's a great complement to your existing hyperpigmentation routine. Yeah, it's called Secret Key Galactomyces. No, my first... Secret Key starting treatment essence is what it's called. The secret. I tell you what. Let me just find a link for you. Otherwise, I think I've overcomplicated that. Let's have a look. Let me get a link for you. There, I've left. There's a link. It's that one, Heather. It's really good. It is really good. Anna Katie says, happy Saturday, Rob. Happy Saturday, my love. Says, do you prefer Tret or Adapalene to treat pigmentation? My skin hasn't been loving Tret after consistent use for 2 months. My skin hated Tret, never worked. Couldn't get past the dryness, the peeling, the irritation, so I gave up. I even worked 3 times I've given it a try, and I worked with the dermatologist on the 3rd time to really still didn't work. So Adapalene has always worked better for me. I'd say give your Tret 3 months to work, because 2 months you still could be getting some irritation. Give it 3 months to work and then see how you get on. But I would probably say, yeah, if it's not working for you after 3 months, it might be worth trying Adapalene, which actually worked really well for me. May says, can I use tranexamic acid with the Mad About Skin exfoliating gel? Yes, you can. It works beautifully well together. That's a really good combo. Fully recommend it. Edwin said, any recommendations for a serum that has both AHA and BHA? No. I will find one. Edwin, do you mind copying that comment and putting it in the main comments? I will find one. There are some ones out there. I just can't think off the top of my head. But yeah, pop it in there. Definitely try it. Definitely can find you one. They do exist. Few and far between, but they do exist. Wendy says, what do you think of A313? Not the biggest fan. People love it. People go mad for it. For those of you who don't know, it's a French pharmacy staple. It's a retinoid. It's been around in France for decades. It kind of has become really popular now on TikTok. People love it. It's fine. It uses a weaker form of retinoid, so I prefer retinol, or I prefer a high potency retinol. I don't think you're going to get that great results, but if you've got sensitive skin and you want a good option, then yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good if for beginners and for people with sensitive skin. Ultimately, I personally would want to go to the next level, which is why I've never stuck with it, but I did get some good results with it. It's a nice product, definitely a nice product, but I think people are going to want a little bit more. That's all. John, sending you lots and lots of love to South Africa. I hope all is amazing with you. John Cheffy says, tried a few of the iUnique serums, never purchased. Yeah, seen a few of them. I've seen a lot of them. There's a couple of the serums in there. I'll give them a go. I'll give you my honest opinion as always. Sophie says, hi, lovely. Do you have any plans to bring out any new products in your skincare line soon? Yes. Later this year, the multi-peptide serum is coming. And I'm not talking a few peptides. I'm not talking, 3 peptides and call it a multi-peptide serum. I'm talking about a peptide serum that has we're just working on the final formulation, 38 and 42% concentration with 16 different peptides. It's going to be like a peptide powerhouse. Overload peptide powerhouse. It's going to be amazing. That's coming this year. Then next year we've got the cleansing balm going to launch. Yeah, we've got some. Oh, for those of you who don't, we've got a little cat action. They're play fighting in the background. That's absolutely what we need. Yeah, next year we've got the cleansing balm coming, and we've got a hyperpigmentation serum in the works. Lots on its way. Very, very exciting. Mally says, going on holiday and all my skincare will be bad about skin products. Yes. Thank you. The reliable, I know my skin won't freak out while on holiday. Sometimes when you're on holiday, yeah, you want products that will work for you. You don't want to be having that big old breakout on holiday. No. That's why I never try new products before I go on holiday. I don't want to take new products with me in case they don't work. You don't want to be battling a breakout on holiday. So no, stick with what you know. And I'm glad that what you know is Mad About Skin products. Thank you very much, my love. That's very kind of you to say. And hopefully you have an amazing holiday. Where are you going, by the way? We'd love to know where you're traveling to. Sweet Tea said, Rob, use the face oil. No breakouts or sensitivity so far. Very happy, especially since it's summer. And I'm sweaty. Sweet Tea, you're not sweaty. You're glowing. And I'm so glad it's working for you. Thank you so much. Sakshi, hope I pronounced that right, says, hello, Rob. Please suggest a sunscreen which is non-comedogenic. Every sunscreen it seems to have tocopherol, vitamin E, which is comedogenic. So all I would say, preferably tinted. So I don't have any experience I'll be honest with you, I don't have any experience with tinted sunscreens. I don't use mineral sunscreens. I only use chemical sunscreens, and most tinted sunscreens are mineral sunscreens, so I don't really have any experience with tinted. So I'm maybe not the best person to ask. If anyone has any experience with good tinted sunscreens, let's share in the comments, because I'd love to hear that. For me, I only use chemical sunscreens, and they don't tend to have a tint. So in terms of things that are comedogenic, clog the pores, break you out. I would always say, as someone who is super oily and acne prone myself, to move away from the term comedogenic. It's not. It's just that you see a lot of, even a lot of dermatologists online will tell you it's pretty garbage, because everyone's skin is unique, and so what will break someone out will not break someone else. So Vaseline's a great example. So Vaseline is proven to be non-comedogenic, doesn't clog your pores, right? So great, non-comedogenic. It breaks me out like nothing. It clogs my pores like nothing else. The worst ingredient I could ever put on my skin. And yet everyone will say to me, no, you've got that wrong, it's non-comedogenic. No, I'm telling you, it breaks me out. Whereas some other things that are supposed to be comedogenic, such as vitamin E, as a great example, great on my skin, not a problem at all. Actually helps with any breakouts I have. So I would always say, instead of writing off a product based on an ingredient that you think might not work for you, make sure that you actually try that ingredient. Does it or does it not work for you? In the case of yourself, vitamin E, do you know it doesn't work for you? Have you tried it and has it broke you out? Or are you just avoiding it because you're worried about that? You know, because I think that limits the options for what's out there, especially because it's a really great ingredient to have in sunscreens, which is why it's in an awful lot. So I would just say play around, see what does actually break you out and what doesn't. I would move away from comedogenic as a term. I don't think it's particularly useful in the acne space, and that's coming from someone who is very acne prone. So I've gone through a lot of breakouts, and the things that I thought I was avoiding because they were likely to break me out didn't, and vice versa. So hopefully that helps. Amy says, Rob, when do we get a sneak peek of the new packaging? Won't tell anyone, promise. Amy, it's coming. I promised Tom the first look. And we're hanging on. We're almost there, but I haven't even shown Tom it yet. And Tom will never forgive me if he's not the first one to get the look. So as soon as Tom's seen it, then I'll be able to share a sneak peek. Promise. Lynn J says, hi Rob, you are a skin beast, the absolute best. Oh, thank you so much. That's really kind of you. I'm glad that you're enjoying the videos. Eloise, great to see you, says, evening all. It seems to be so long since I've been able to catch a live stream. So busy. How are the animals? They're good. Marcel, are you going to come and say hi? We've got a rare sighting of Marcel. I'll do you a little Marcel shot. Oh, are you? Come on. Are you gonna? Yeah. Oh, there's a good boy. Oh, there's a good boy. Yes. You're gonna say hello to everyone? No, you're not. Oh, wait. There. Say hello to everyone. Yeah, we don't often get to see Marcel. He's the elusive cat. He's always looks grumpy. Yeah, he's got the happiest personality ever, but you look like a grump, don't you, Marcel? You look like a grump. He wants his dinner. To be fair, he wants his dinner. I should have fed him before I came on the live stream. So, but yes, the animals are all doing amazingly well. Leo's up on his little cat tree up there, aren't you, Leo? Leo, hello. Yeah, Leo's up on his little cat tree. The dog's outside mooning. In Hate Love Relationships with Biology, love that name, says hi Rob, sending lots of love. Sophia, great to see you. Suzanne says, Rob, looking great as always. What a glow you have. This is courtesy of a ring light I've got here and a little Marks and Spencer's illuminator. You know I can't lie to you guys. I'm going to tell you it's my natural glow, but Fristenberg says, it's the same in Denmark. It's been raining very cold since the start of July. I know, I think anyone in Northern Europe is been told, like, oh, you know, European heat wave. No. Southern Europe, yeah. North, no. We've missed it. It's been freezing and awful. John says, your skin looks amazing. Thank you. That's very, very kind. Sophia says, your skin is so glowing. What are you using this morning? So I used just standard skincare routine. I think what works best for me is I take the Mad About Skin Moisturiser and put a little of the Marks and Spencer's Illuminator in there. And it just gives you like that. I mix it in, and it just gives you like a barely there glow, but you can kind of see it. Let me just share. Let me see if I can just find it for you. I'll find the product. Let me see if I can actually find it. I thought I had it here somewhere, linked, that I can actually share with you of what the product is. Oh, I think it's that. I think it's that. Let me just check that's the actual right link. Because if it's not, then I'll look an idiot. Yes, it is. It's the Max & Spencer's Autograph Luminosity Liquid Radiance. A tiny, tiny amount, barely there amount, in your moisturiser. Works so well. I'll just leave that link there. It's so good. Totally recommend it. Amazing. It's like £14 and one lasts. I mean, mine actually lasts. I've probably had mine 18 months. I really need to get a new one because it's definitely not still good. Tina says, do you have any moisturiser suggestions for oily, acne-prone, dehydrated skin that plumps nicely but has no oil in it? I can't stand the feel of oil on my skin. I blame the 90s culture. Oh, I'm with you, Tina. Oily skin. I know oil isn't bad on oily skin. I know that, and yet still no. No, I 100% recommend the Face Theory Super Gel Moisturiser. Oil-free, great for dehydrated skin. Actually got some ingredients there to calm acne, minimise breakouts, and it'll give you a gorgeous little dewiness. I love it. And keep it in the fridge if it's super warm, because it like cools everything down. One of my absolute favourite products, bar none. Totally, totally recommend it. Let's see, Steffi says, LA will be hitting the low 90s this coming week. I could do with a little sun in my life too. Send some over here, Stephanie. Oh, Marion says, shopping on Ulta today, 10 times the point, stocking up. That's not a bad call. If anyone shops at Ulta, 10 times the point. We love that. In Hate Love Relationships Biology says, what's your opinion about rosemary and skincare? Recently used an antioxidant serum that had rosemary and good plant extract. Heard interesting things about it. I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. I like the scent. I like it. I think it's quite calming and soothing. Some people might be allergic to it, so you've obviously got to be careful. And match it to your individual skin type and stuff. But yeah, no, I don't mind rosemary and skincare. Sophia says, hey, your skin looks like you're gorgeous. Oh, we've covered that, but I'll take the compliment twice. Kerry says, coming up for 70 degrees in Washington. Oh, I'm sending you lots and lots of love to Washington. Suzanne says, I love that Mad About Skin, Max & Spencer's story. I think we're all made a silly mistake like that in a store. I know, but I was so determined to be like, this isn't right. This isn't right. And she was like, it's just our logo. I was like, I'll just be walking over there. Yeah, goodbye. Laurie says, I'm just wondering what you think of Medik8 Crystal Retinol and Ceramide. I love Medik8. I love the Crystal Retinol. I love all the products. They don't have a bad product amongst them. All I will say is not the cheapest brand. So if you are on a budget, there are cheaper alternatives out there. If you're not and you don't mind paying a bit more, Medik8 are amazing. One of my favourite brands for sure. Absolutely love it. Let's see. John says, I got the Isntree Onion Toner. Ooh, what do you think of it? I really like it. I haven't got the toner, I got the serum. I actually really like it. I think it's quite interesting. And it doesn't smell of onion, which is the best thing. Amy says, ooh, fancy mug rub. Yeah, this. Oh, nearly spilt it. This from Lidl. 99p. I know it looks bougie. You put a drink in this and you look like you are going places. 99p. The Little Goblet is what it's called. Anyway, yeah, actually quite good. Does kind of give a metallic taste. I'm pretty sure it's not good for you, actually. On reflection, I don't think everything should taste like metal. But here we are. We've got it. And it does keep your drink cool, which is quite nice. Now, but this reminds me, Amy, I think I need to take a sip of this. So, while I do that, if you haven't already, if you could minimise the chat, hop over to that like button, give it a caress, and then when you come back to the chat, it takes you back to where you were, so you don't miss out on anything whatsoever. And I'm going to take a big sip of this water from the bougie little 99p mug, and then we're going to get back into some comments. It's pretty nice, but yeah, it does have a metallic taste to it. That's probably not good. Sophia says, what are you doing today? I am doing nothing. I'm going to finish... Actually, no, I'm doing some painting and decorating. As soon as I finish on the live stream, I'm going to make dinner, and then I'm going to do a little painting and decorating. I just want to freshen up the walls, and just kind of, yeah, nothing too heavy, just a little bit of painting, and I'm probably going to watch, some Netflix or something. I haven't decided what I'm going to watch on Netflix, but I'll probably watch some Netflix, and yeah, just do some painting, and yeah, enjoy a little bit of a relaxing time, and it'll all be good. But thank you for asking. What's everyone else doing today? Let me know. So we've got Fristerberg says, can I ask a question not related to skincare? Yes, of course you can, Fristerberg. Do you know who to follow if you want to learn about hair care? Honestly, Fristerberg, I don't know anything about hair care. I know that I buy what's ever cheap in terms of gel and product, and it's all good. But I love Abby Young. She is amazing. She does skincare, makeup, and hair care. I'd say she's 50% hair care, the rest skincare and makeup. I love her. I've messaged her, we've chatted back and forth. She's one of the nicest people I've ever met, ever. She has beautiful hair. She has gorgeous skin. Her content's relatable. She tends to be drugstore like me, which I like. She will pay a bit more and recommend a higher price product if it works, but tends to be a bit more on the drugstore side of things, which personally appeals to me. I love her. I think she's one of the nicest people ever. So yeah. Oh, John's just said Abby Young does amazing hair content. Yeah. Check Abby's content out. I think you will absolutely love it. We got Scott says Abby Young. I think generally she's just seen as the best in the hair care world, but she also does a little skincare too, which is why I like it. Kind of mixes the two. Kerry says there's a dude called the Blowout Professional named Chris, and he trains hairstylists. Also a good option. We like that. Laurie says Medicate. Love it, love it, love it. One of the best. One of the best brands. If you don't mind paying a bit more, I love it. I also love that some of their products are fragranced. I know people are always like, oh, fragrance in skincare. I like fragrance in skincare. It makes it interesting for me. So I like that there's some fragranced options too. Gabriella says, we kept it simple. Movie, dinner, and ice cream. Ooh, that's a good... I like that. I think that's a nice anniversary kind of evening. It's still too hot in Texas to do much, but I'll be in Europe in a few weeks, and also sent an order of my Mad About Skin to my parents' house, and they're there and can't wait to try it. Gabriella, thank you so much for your order. And yeah, welcome to Europe. Looking forward to welcoming you when you come and travel. Depends where in Europe you are as to how hot it's going to be. Here in the UK, bring a raincoat. In Spain, bring a fan because it's going to be very hot. Jan, should we try that again? Jan, great to see you. Sophia says, what do you think of Glow Recipe? I wasn't the biggest fan of Glow Recipe. Quite pricey for what they are. I think they have fairly bog standard products, if I'm honest. Nothing like majorly special, but also nothing bad. You know, just middle of the road products. Some are good, some are not as good. I think why I really disliked Glow Recipe is certain content creators. I'm not going to name names because I want to be professional. I'm not going to name names, but certain content creators were like, oh my god, like if you use fragrance in your skincare routine, it's gonna be like the worst thing that's ever happened, and you can't use fragrance at all. And then those same content creators like, oh, Glow Recipe is wonderful, it's so amazing, and it's packed full of fragrance. So I just thought, because they were getting sponsored, I'm like, oh, it's a bit hypocritical. I didn't like the amount of sponsorship they were doing and how people were quite willing to sell themselves for the sponsorship. No. And that put me off Glow Recipe, and it shouldn't, because actually that's the content creator's fault, not the brand. So I've kind of reset things. I don't mind Glow Recipe. I still think you can get the same results cheaper elsewhere. But I think their products do smell nice. The watermelon line does smell like watermelon and smells really nice. And they do actually have some good actives in. So if you're looking for... If you don't mind paying a bit more and you like nice packaging, there are some good products in the collection from Glow Recipe. Just... Yeah, I think content creators put me off the brand, and they shouldn't have done. I shouldn't have let that happen. John says, I shave my head, but I still enjoy hair content. Same. I watch all of Abby's videos, even the hair care ones, and I love it. Jan says, bit late today. Jan, fashionably late. The party doesn't start till you arrive, dear. Don't worry. Ada says, Drunk Elephant has terrible customer service. I have heard that as well. I've heard that. I think what's happened is they've exploded in popularity. Sales have gone through the roof, and maybe they found it hard to keep up with customer service, because I've heard a lot of people say it's like 2 weeks to get an answer from them and stuff, which isn't good. But I think a lot of that's due to their growth, and they're just trying to catch up. Friston Bear says, looking to Abby after the live. Thanks, everyone. You'll love her. You'll love her. Tell her that we sent you. She's so lovely. She's so lovely. Amy says, not a fan of Drunk Elephant either. Overpriced. I don't care for the name. What's that mean anyway? Yeah, there was something about it where they said that their marula oil was eaten by elephants and it made them drunk or something. It turned out to be a load of marketing BS, to be honest, Amy. There was no truth to it, but it's a very weird name. Sweet Tea says, nothing will get rid of my freckles, for I am made of freckles. I'm a tiny piece of pale between a universe of freckles. And that, Sweet Tea, sounds beautiful and gorgeous. Marcel, stop attacking. The chickens are on the patio. The patio door isn't open, it's closed, but there's glass. Marcel is feeling like the man of the house, and he's going to attack those chickens and give them what for. And they're just laid there looking at him like, do your best. There's glass between us. And he's not stopping, he's now hissing. Stupid animal. Shivani says, thoughts on the ordinary multi-peptide caffeine serum. I found it dried my skin. I like it, but it dried my skin. So I personally would go for another caffeine. I love caffeine in skincare. I think it's great. But I would go for another serum, maybe with a lower concentration of caffeine. I found that one a little bit too drying. Let's see. Tina says, "Sweet tea, that sounds like you have a couple of freckles." I think it sounds fabulous. Yeah, I agree with you, Tina. I think it sounds fabulous. Mary says, "What skincare are you selling?" Well, I don't like to say selling. I always say to people, buy what you want to buy. I do have my own skincare line, and it's at www.madaboutskincare.com. You can try it. Have a look, browse, let me know if you've got any questions. But I'm not here to sell it. We talk about all brands. I know content creators get a bad reputation because they come up with their own products and their own brand, and that's all they talk about. And then it just becomes one big ad. We're not about that. I still talk, mainly because I actually use my products alongside loads of others. Like this morning, I used the Face Theory Extra Glow Serum and used it alongside my serum. It works really well together. I wouldn't just only use mine, if that makes sense. Shelley said, I just noticed a sweetie curled up on the couch. Yeah, there's, oh, he was, yeah, but, I'm quite behind with the comments. They were curled up on the couch. Then they decided to get playful, and now they're just scampering. Sophia says, can you show us a cutie on the couch? Yeah, if that was Marcel, I know I've already shown him. Leo's up on his little cat tree. I will show you Leo before the live's over. Shivani says, can you use the Azure line alone? You absolutely can. It works really, really well. Roseanne says, I would love to see a video of your skincare collection. I am going to try. He says, also, when you're next in Leeds, we should go for a drink and a skincare chat. I'd love that. When am I next in Leeds? I have a shopping trip with Mum for our holiday coming up. I will let you know. That does sound lovely. And I will do a video of skincare collection. I'm thinking of doing like a shorts tour video, but it might turn out into a long form video. Who can say? Eloise says, can't get on the sofa due to the cats at the moment. Eloise, I can relate. Let's see. Ada says, what are your thoughts on the Pukang Young Essence Toner? Haven't tried it. I have tried some things from the brand, and I like it. I like their cleanser. The cleanser is one of my... was it the cleanser? Yeah, the cleanser is one of my favourites. Marion says, can I use the Bubble Daydream with the ordinary buffet copper peptides? Yes, and yes, Marion. That's a great combo. Love that. And the Bubble Daydream has a vitamin C derivative in it, so it's perfect to use the copper peptides. Love it. Tina says, which Welsh brother do you think is funnier? Oh, do you know what? I know we shouldn't pick. I'm Team James. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm Team James. I've always loved him. He's always been very kind to me. Lovely chap. Really, I don't know Robert. Obviously, well, I don't know either of them, but I've talked to James in the past. Really lovely. Really kind. And I'm sure that they're both absolutely adorable. But I am Team James. Just saying. I find them both funny in their vlogs that they do together. They have like a joint channel. I do find them both hilarious in that. Hell says, Rob, 35 degrees right now at 8:30 in Cyprus. That's very warm, Hells. I'll tell you what, Hells. Pack your bags. Come on over here. We'll do a house swap. You come to the UK and freeze for a week. I'll go to Cyprus, burn for a week, and then we can cross back over and we can both say that we've had a little experience of something different. Let's see. Edwin says, also, big thanks for the sunscreen, Rex. Have all the gays in San Francisco using the Skin 1004 after scolding them to wear sunscreen? Yes. Victory, one step at a time. I think, genuinely, the key to good sunscreen is finding one that works for you. You're not going to apply a sunscreen that feels horrible. What is the point? We have to be realistic. People say, oh, I reach for this because it's got this. If it doesn't work on your skin, you're never going to wear it. As humans, we don't put things on our skin that feel horrible. So the secret to good sunscreen is finding one that works for you and then go, should we try this one? Wait there. Where is it? Should try this one. This is the iUnique Centella Calming Daily Sunscreen. I think I've tried this. I'll give this to my sister-in-law. She loves a good bit of skincare. When I next go up, I'll give that. I'll give it to her. I'm sure she'll absolutely love to try it. Let's see. Oh, that's not bad. I think maybe it's a bit thicker than I thought it was going to be. Let's see how it works in. No scent. That's quite nice, actually. Yeah, it takes a bit longer to work in than maybe the Skin 1004 or the Numbuzzing one, but it feels good. It's dewier than both of them. So I would say if you want dewy Say that, yeah, if you want dewy, this could actually work. I know they've released their testing, so I know that you're getting what they say you are, and it's got 49% Centella Asiatica, which is lovely. So, yeah, I think if you're looking for a sunscreen that's dewier than the non-buzzing one that I love, I think this could work. This is too dewy for me, but I will give it to my sister-in-law. I'm sure she'll absolutely love it. Yeah. In Hate Love Relationships with Biology says AHA BHA serum by Sun by My is gentle. It is actually, if you want a low strength AHA and BHA together, actually that Sun by My one is quite a good option. Thanks for sharing that. Fristibo says then you just need to create a vitamin C with glutathione serum. On a serious note, I'm very excited for the peptide. No, I am. Vitamin C is coming up. Vitamin C is coming up. It's taking a little bit of working on because there are lots of things to consider with vitamin C. You know, as you say, the stability, what it's formulated with. Though we are working on it, and hopefully I'll be able to share some updates in the near future. Let's just say in the near future. So let's see. Now, before I just get on with some more questions and everything, I'm going to take another big sip of my water. So, if you haven't already, that does actually smell quite nice. For those of you that haven't, that maybe missed the start, we currently have our big summer sale on our Mad About Skincare products. So, for the whole month of August, buy 2 of any one product and get a 3rd free. All you need to do is put 3 of the same product in your cart. Then when you check out, one of them will be completely free. So 3 for the price of 2, buy 2 get 1 free, whatever you want to call it. Basically helping you save some of your coins. So if you wanted to stock up on any of the Mad About Skin products, now's the time to do it. Just put 3 of the same product in your basket, then when you check out, one of them will be free. So far, I'd say the most popular product, it's gone mad. The last 2 days have been ridiculous in the best possible way. I would say let me think. The best seller is probably the sunscreen at the moment, with the serum being close second, but the antioxidant cream is getting a lot of love too. So yeah, if you wanted, it works on multiples. So if you put 6 in your basket of the sunscreen, for example, you'll get 2 of them will be free when you come to check out. So definitely take advantage. www.madaboutsincare.com. I know Tom's been leaving links, so that's all good. If you just want to buy one of something to test it out or whatever, just use the code YouTube, all capital letters, all one word, and it'll get you 15% off. So there you go. But yeah, stock up while the offer's on. I don't want anyone overpaying for their skincare. 3 for the price of 2 on all the Mad About Skin products. Yeah, and you can just hop on to the website, put 3 of the same product in your basket, and you'll find that one of them is completely free when you check out. If there's any glitches with the website or have any problems or anything, just email us and we'll sort it out. But yeah, shop away. Now, let me just see where... I think I'm hideously behind with these comments. Let's see. Let's see. Eloise says, sunscreen, Mad About Skin. Not tinted, but light. Thank you, Eloise. Thank you, and I'm so glad it's working for you. Sunny says, hi Rob, what do you make of the timeless Q10 Matrixyl serum? Is it more potent than Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair? I think so. I'm not a big fan of the Estee Lauder product, if I'm honest. I think there are slightly cheaper options on the market, and I think that one by Timeless is a really, really good option. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. It's nice that it's got that Q10 and that Matrixyl in it at the same time. So it says Biore have a there is a fly in here. Leo should be chasing that. He normally does. Biore have a chemical but tinted sunscreen one, I think, but it has denatured alcohol and fragrance. I personally don't mind denatured alcohol or fragrance in sunscreen. I now don't use it because I use the Mad About Skin one, which is free of fragrance and denatured alcohol, but I never used to mind it that much. So if you don't mind it, yeah, the tinted one by Biore, I have tried that and it is good. Sophie says, my skin isn't a fan of hyaluronic acid anymore. No, I think we all overdid it with hyaluronic acid. It was in everything, too high concentrations, which is why I don't include it in most of my skincare line. I just think we overdo it. And my skin doesn't like it either. Let's see. John Sheffy says, use the Q&A Marine Hyaluronics, one of my favourites. Absolutely love it. In Hate Love Relationship said, do good with vitamin E too. This is it. You know, often ingredients that are demonised as being comedogenic, bad for acne, actually aren't. Tina says with Marcel, he doesn't look pleased. He never does. He never does. He always looks really mad, really grumpy, really mad. But honestly, he's like... Yeah, like, he's really, really not that bad. Sophia says, opinion on Bubble. I've been loving it recently. Want to know you? I love it. I love Bubble skincare. The Daydream serum is my favourite, but I do also love their cleanser. So, so good. Sweetie says to get a beautiful kitty and Rob Tushy. Oh, God, no. Oh, I don't even know if I've got... No. I was going to say, if I bent over and picked up the cat, hope I've got good underwear on. It's fine. Rocking a Zara non-holy pair. We're all good. Yeah, well, ever since the lockdown, standards have slipped. Let's see. John Sheffy says, I've got the Easy Treat Onion Toner coming. How was the serum? Really nice, really hydrating. I thought it was great, and it doesn't smell of onion. The main thing is it doesn't smell of onion. That's all I cared about. Suzanne said, ooh, Max and Spencer's make you glow to the gods. It does. I love that stuff so much. I got my mum onto it because it does a slight colour correction as well. Got my mum onto it. I've got so many people onto it. If you haven't tried out the Mad About Skin, Mad About Skin? Max and Spencer's Radiant Illuminator thing, so good. Let's have a look. Amy says, Rob, was the Max and Spencer's Illuminator a small or a medium? I got a small one, I'm going to say. It says S on it. Yeah, what happens if you're a large? If it's just M&S, what happens if you're a large? Amy, I don't know. Reading me to filth like that, Amy. That's why I love you. Gabriella says, for tinted... sorry, it still tickles me. Gabriella, for tinted sunscreens, I really like the one by Dermatology Universal Tinted. It's a hybrid sunscreen. Oh, thank you. I haven't actually tried anything from them, but yeah, it's all good. John Cheffy says, only 21 likes. Oh, that's not good. We're now at 55. That means I'm really, really far behind. Sophia says it's 30 likes. We're getting... I'm still quite far behind with the comments, aren't I? Let's see. Sasuke says, hi Rob, another question. I would suggest something for eyelid hyperpigmentation. Same things that you'd use on the face, just be careful because the eyelids can be very sensitive. So if you can get away with it, tranexamic acid and azelaic acid can be great, but just proceed with caution because the eyelid really hypersensitive, so it might not work for you. Suzanne said, that little goblet needs some boxed wine. I think so. Tom recommends a Caesar. I have a couple of Caesars in the fridge for later tonight. It might, no, it's not. Who am I kidding? I was going to say it might go in the goblet and I'm drinking it from the can. Laurie says, thanks for the Medicaid information. It's fine, my love. Thank you for your question. Oh, Sweet Tea said, just got through binging Twisted Metal on Peacock. It was such fun. We can't get Peacock here in the UK. I don't know why. Jan said, is the Mad About Skin altar behind you, Rob? Is there yeah, I was doing a bit... Basically, all of the products get sent in boxes just of that product. And so it's really easy to do a stock take on anything because it'll say on the thing like 118 units and you're like, okay, fine. There was one box that was mixed because there were leftovers that won't fit in other boxes. So when they sent one of the orders, it was like half sunscreen, a quarter this, that, and the other. So I had to lay it out all on there so I could actually count what's in there. So yes, it is kind of altar shaped. We've got sunscreens, we've got serums, we've got everything there. So it says, is there enough Mad About Skin sunscreen in the pile to appease Apple so we'll turn down the UV barrage? This heat is insane. I can try, Jan. I can try appeasing the heat gods, but I can only do so much. I tell you what, come to the UK, Jan. Come and stay with me. You, Suzanne, and Damien, come and stay with me. It's fine. Even today, I put clean sheets on the spare bed, so you're more than welcome. We are ready to go, and it's freezing cold here, so there will be no intense heat at all. We're not having a summer here in the UK. It's been cancelled. Sweet Tea says, what's a Caesar? Never heard of it. It's Tom got me into them. It's Tom's fault. It's like a Clamato juice with spices. It's really good. If you like a Bloody Mary, you'd probably like a Caesar. They're kind of similar, but they're different. They're so good. Let's have a look. See, Sophia says, guys, I'm genuinely so happy he's answering so many questions. I feel famous. It's a pleasure, Sophia. Thank you for your questions. Suzanne says, Christina hasn't been around lately. Shout out to her. I did actually hear from Christina the other day. Super busy with work, but really enjoying it, which is the main thing. But very, 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 very busy. So I'll let her know. I'll send her a message and let her know that everyone's thinking of her. And yeah, she's doing wonderfully well, but very busy. Frida says, good morning from Cali. New Salvana Goose Fly Own skincare recommendations. Oh, no, I haven't got any new ones. I'm using the non-buzzing 5+ vitamin C concentrate serum. That's my glutathione fix, but I will check it out, see if there's any others on Starvana that I can recommend, and sending you lots and lots of love to Kelly. Matt, great to see you, my love. How is everything with you? Hope all is amazing. Tom says, Rob and his granddad now fans of the Caesar. We are. It's like a fight for it. Suzanne says, Rob, your pets will make great Beatrix Potter fairy tale. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think we'd have to do a lot of embellishment to make this. Like, they're not the classiest bunch, Suzanne. Lawn's usually covered in seaweed. The cats are usually wrestling each other on the sofa. Let's see. Amy says, ooh, well, Amarula is a yummy liqueur from South Africa. Maybe that's what elephants drink. Ooh, that's true. I drink that at Christmas, and that makes me very drunk. Does that count, Amy? Does that count? Eloise says you don't need to talk about it. The rest of us can promote your brand. Thank you, Eloise. We love you. Sophia says, sadly have to leave. Say goodbye to everyone. Love you, Sophie. Sophia. Hope all is amazing with you, and you have a lovely evening. See. We are. Marion says, I'm so glad that I got to sunscreen this year. Wearing every day, everybody's staple has been a habit. P.S. I love yours, and the lip balm finally got here. Yes, Marion, victory. The lip balm has arrived. Hopefully you absolutely love it, my love. Hopefully it works really, really well for you. Let's see. Sweet Tea says, this is wait there. Sai Lavi, hope I pronounced that right. Said, I wonder if their studies showing if using tretinoin only 3 times a week boosts collagen. It does actually. So they say using it infrequently is absolutely fine. Using it, leaving it on 5 minutes, then washing it off still shows some benefit. You can be flexible with it. Obviously, if you leave it on and use it every day, you're going to get quicker results. But using short contact therapy or infrequent use still does give you some really, really good results. Suzanne said the baby siren is on. Run, Suzanne, run. Let's see. Rashna says, hello, vitamin C in a dropper versus airless pump. I would go on the formulation and the manufacturer quality. So, for example, lots of people say vitamin C, if it's not in an airless pump, is pointless. Well, I would turn around and say, actually, the Drunk Elephant vitamin C always came oxidized, and that was in an airless pump. The Geek and Gorgeous vitamin C that's in a dropper never comes oxidized, and it's in a dropper. And the reason for that is Geek and Gorgeous manufacture it every single week, fresh, every single week. So it's not sitting around, whereas the Drunk Elephant one was. So I would actually focus on the manufacturing quality, the formulation, over just the packaging. So John says, when you hear derms saying mineral only SPF and no fragrance, I use organic filter. Some particularly American dermatologists will say that. Most dermatologists, if you watch the content from the UK, will generally promote chemical sunscreens. I think you get a better broad spectrum protection from chemical sunscreens. I think you get better overall performance from chemical sunscreens, but if you're in America, you can't access them, or the good ones, which is a shame. It is a shame. Aretha says, watch you from Ghana. Sending lots of love. Sending lots of love to Ghana. Thank you so much for watching. Jojo says, I just bought my second bottle of your anti-aging oil. It's amazing. I use it every night. Works well. Mixed with the moisturizer. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's really, really kind. And thank you for your support. And I'm so glad it's working well for you, my love. Let's see where we are. Harith says, should I use Geek and Gorgeous A-Pad on Milano Vitamin C first in routine? I would use the A-Pad, then the Vitamin C, because the A-Pad will sink in a bit better on skin, whereas the Milano Vitamin C is a little bit on the greasy side. So I would use the Geek and Gorgeous first, then the Milano. Great question, and thank you so much for watching. Let's see. Edwin says, I found the AHA-BHA from Drunk Elephant, 10% azelaic acid, 1% salicylic acid, but 68, and I swear they want us to hate them. They do want us to hate them. I will say, that is probably one of the best products from Drunk Elephant. I do like the fact that they've gone for a combination product. I think it's one of their best products. I still think $68 is a lot. See, Tina says, now I'm picturing Rob, drunk Rob giggles, and that makes me smile. Oh, see me at Christmas, Tina. Once a few sherries into the night, you'll see it all. Rashta says, Rob, the numbers in SPF is an absolute trailblazer, isn't it? Isn't it just amazing? So light, no eye stink, fantastic formula. I am so glad you're enjoying it. I love it, love it, love it. Amy says, Rob, I watched Wild Wild Country. Wow. Yeah. Amy, yeah. Yeah. I won't spoil it for anyone that wants to watch it. It's basically a cult out of Oregon in the 80s, and it was like an emotional roller coaster, because one time you're on the side of the cult, then you're on the side of the locals, then you're on the side of the cult, and then it's all and it yeah, it's a whirlwind of emotion. And then you spend the whole time thinking, are they actually a cult, or do people just hate them for irrational reasons, so label them a cult? And then they started murdering, which wasn't great. So that's when I went off them. That's not great. I say that's not great. It's really not great. So that was weird, and took a bit of a turn. And then Wild Wild Country, definitely worth watching. It's a bit of a slow burner. I think it's six episodes, bit of a slow burner, but yeah, it was something else. Let's see. Suzanne said, Canadians unite. We need to make it happen with the season. I forget, Suzanne. I know that you're living here in Europe, but I forget you Canadian, of course. So yeah, Canadians of the world unite. Tom has declared that I can be an honorary Canadian, and that's all that matters. Eloise says, yeah, also with vitamin C, in oil rather than water is more stable. Another great thing, yeah. An oil in a dropper going to be more stable than a water-based one in a pump. So yeah, a really good point, Eloise. Really good point. So Eloise says, loving the Mad About Skin retinol oil. Jump straight from Geeky Gorgeous, no problems. Yes. Scott says, thoughts on Regime Lab. I don't know if you're trolling me now, Scott, because do you remember that person that was about a year ago, kept asking a million times, Regime Lab, thoughts on Regime Lab, and he was like the Regime Lab troll. Are you trolling me, Scott? No. I can give you my honest opinion. I think it hit the headlines. Everyone loved it because it was different, and they grew from nowhere. Now I think the hype has died down. I don't know. I think their products were overhyped for what they were and very expensive for what they were. There you go. Scott says, now I am trolling. You see, but you still got an honest answer from me, Scott, even though you're the new Regimen Labs troll. I love how we've all been together as a community so long. Even things from like 2 years ago, still everyone knows everyone knows. It relates. John says, I ordered the ordinary buffet and copper peptide's going to try it. It's £29 for a 30ml. It is a bit more expensive than I remember it being. I think some of that is inflation. I think some of it might be a bit price gouging. I'm not sure, but it is still a lot cheaper than some of the other options in the market when it comes to copper peptides. So yeah, I still think it's one of the cheapest, but you're right, it's not as cheap as it was. Marion says, I love the ordinary copper peptides. I'm starting to love it again as well. Tina says, I'm Canadian adjacent, just across the Blue Water Bridge. That's all good for me, Tina. It's all good for me. Sweet Tea says, Scott's been mischievous, and I love it. We all love it. We live for it. Scott, we love you. Shelley says, have you ever used products from Osmosis? I haven't, but I've heard some really nice things about about the retinaldehyde that you just mentioned. I might give it a go. Suzanne's going for maple syrup skincare. Scott said, any chance of a full Barbara Stern review? Now, Scott, are we talking about her skincare line, her orthopedic heels line, because she does a pair of orthopedic sandals too, or are we talking about her intimate women's areas cleansers, which she also does? What would you like me to review? Happy to do all three if that's what you're interested in, because she doesn't just do skincare. Oh no, she's not just overcharging for rubbish skincare, she's now overcharging for the most hideous orthopedic heels you've ever seen, and overpriced feminine hygiene products, which you could absolutely just get the same thing at the drugstore, fraction of the cost. So yeah, what would you like a review of, Scott? Let me know. Rashida says, you need to produce a hyperpigmentation kit for us. Eventually, when all the products are out, I definitely will pull it together. I would love it. Eloise says, Scott, BS is BS. That is the summary of that, I think. Tom says, I don't think we'll see that review, Scott. Who knows? Kristen Berg says, living for a Dr. BS ran. John says, defamation husband. We all know Eloise throwing in with a Goop review. Do you know what though, Eloise? In a legit way, I would take Goop over Dr. BS. At least I think Gwyneth Paltrow doesn't know any better. That's my justification. Let's see. Suzanne says, any plans still for this summer? I'm going to the Caribbean on a cruise with my parents, brother, and family in November. So that's like my next big thing. 2 weeks away. I know. I haven't been away for 2 weeks for 4 years. It's going to be amazing. Anyone's in the Caribbean, stop by the cruise ship. I'd love to say hi. I'm doing St. Kitts. I'm doing Antigua, the Virgin Islands, Bahamas, Barbados. I'm doing so much. It's going to be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Amy says, Rob, I think you should review the feminine hygiene products. I don't see there's any problem with that, Amy. I think I'd be the absolute right person to do that review. Absolutely. Sweet Tea says, and you can try them on the chickens. I wouldn't subject them to that rubbish. Suzanne says, November, what's the weather like there? It's all year round. So it's just after the cruise season starts after the hurricane season, and we're going early on in the cruise season. So it might be... Usually it's about 30, 32, which is perfect. Like, it's perfect weather. Might be slightly... We might get a little bit more rain than maybe you would in like January, but it's fine. I've always done the Caribbean in November or late October, and it's always been amazing. I cannot wait. Don't worry, I'll film some content there so you can get the whole view. Harriet says, would you consider Beauty of Joseon Green Plum Refreshing Toner? It's really nice. I do like it. It does have dimethicone at the end of the list. I actually quite like it. I think that dimethicone just adds a little bit of hydration, like locks things in. I love it. Marion says, oh, that's the dream. You have to send us videos. Don't worry, I will make sure I keep you guys updated. I'm going with my mom, and she's desperate to appear in a video, so you might have the cameo at last. You might have the cameo between us at last. She looks younger than me though, so I'll probably hate her for that. And Hell says live stream from the cruise. Can you imagine? Would be amazing. I'll give you my tour of my suite. I'm not in a suite, don't worry. My brother paid for an upgrade. He's got a really nice suite. I did not pay for the upgrade. That's fine. You're in a room. I'm just going to sleep in it and nap in it. But yeah, my brother's got that. Oh, I could do the live stream from his suite. That'll work. And I have officially got to the end of the comments. I'm on a roll. I've done this for like 3 weeks running. Who'd have thought? Thank you so much to each and every one of you for joining me today. You're all amazing. This has always put such a smile on my face. I love you all so much. Don't forget, you can take advantage of the Medamat Skin product 3 for the price of 2 sale right the way through to the end of August, so there's no rush. Plan out what you want to buy and take your time. But thank you for spending your Saturday with me. I love you all so much, and I'll be there like next week. Same time. Sending you so much love and the world's biggest hug. Love you all.